So, good afternoon or good evening, good morning, wherever you are. I'm going to be in Train Simulator 2021, although it shows 2020 on the screen, probably. Sherman Hill, I'm going to be doing Introduction to Sherman Hill. I've been trying to test this off and on with my friend Cyclone, and sometimes it's working and sometimes it's not working. It seems to go into the PCS mode. Is that PCS? Whatever, that alert mode, and loses 5 cars off the back of the train. So let's see if that's what I get. But it's an introduction, so it's a tour of Sherman Hill. Come on now. Why have we got this Halloween sale on thing? That's better. Yes, thank you. I looked through the DLCs that I had on my wish list. There's some that I might pick up on the sale. There's some that I double checked and looked at feedback from others. Don't like them all. Welcome to Larrabee. Running down to Cheyenne on number 2, because I'm supposed to show you the sights. My name's Eric. Wants to get out of the wind. Poor Eric. So, we are flying through yard to this train. Bunch of locomotives. A big kick-ass locomotive. Hey, blast pop. ES44AC. It's a biggie. A bunch of engines and a whack of cars. So let's get started. We'll take the brakes off. Put this in forward. Yeah, blast pop. Just to spoil the ending, the errors that Cyclone is having is that suddenly it goes into whatever that mode is. That PCS or whatever, where you get an alert. Not that you did anything, and it drops the last 5 cars. So. Did I study the signal guide? No. Flashing yellow, red, yeah. Yeah. I'm running in 32-bit mode. I've disabled some DLCs that are, that Cyclone doesn't have. Trying to duplicate his test environment as well I can. Let's crank this up a bit here. We were running at a low speed, so it took forever to run the test before, so now I can just didn't want to ram it to the floor right away, because then you get slippage. You know, it'd be nice if they had a load meter. I forget, I think there's just one locomotive that has a load meter. Effort? We have no idea. Well, there's like a little green thing. Maybe that changes. Let me just take this down. It does. Okay. So we've got something called we've got that much green effort in kilograms, 1,000 pounds, not kilograms per pound, so that's going to be 1,000 pounds. But there's no little scale on it, so who knows? Yeah, attractive effort, but I forget which one. There was one where there was actually a gauge, like up here, and you could see how much weight, what the drawbar weight was, basically. It was nice. I liked it. So this one, we may be the annoying guy that runs in this, like out here, like I do. Like I do with my trucks. Speaking of trucks, still haven't found my G29 blast pop. I'm somewhere between me packing it in the living room and me unpacking boxes in the living room here. Somewhere between those two living rooms, the box with my G29 controller and pedals disappeared, so oh well. Oobla-dee, oobla-da, life goes on. So this is sort of interesting. Now leaving Laramie on track 2. Okay, 1 and 2 of the main tracks. 3 is 9 miles longer, less grades. Okay. Due to the notorious winds, not much tall. Winds. Due to the notorious winds, not much tall grows here, but the land is good for farming. Not much tall grass, people, trees. That's I suspect. I suspect the movers. I suspect one of the more astute movers noticed that this box was labeled, I think it was probably said wheel, etc. on it, and he probably noticed that there was a shipping label on the end, a small one, but a shipping label on the end when it got sent to me initially that said Logitech, and he grabbed it. Which sucks. Oh well. So I've been through here several times testing, but marker. So I guess eventually I'll bite the bullet and I'll buy another G29 for 350 Canadian. Maybe no shifter. The shifter I think is another $70, and I rarely used it. Years ago I did. You know, 18 speed, even fuller shifting and stuff like that, but can't be bothered anymore, so. Wow, 100 miles an hour. I guess I should be looking for crossings. I gotta, what's my horn sound like? Oh, Well, I'll probably get a fine for inappropriate use of horn there, scaring a cow. So I've got Train Simulator to play. I've got Hunter Call the Wild that I should be playing a bit. And I was wondering if I should get into World of Tanks. World of Tanks is online and free. Well, I think the grind, I don't think I'd notice the grind because I'm usually uncoordinated at these things, so I would be using the grind to try to get good at it. Yeah, I've looked at it already. It's pay for enhancements. So if you just play for free, then you gain points and money, and you can also, game money, and you can also buy points and game money in advance. Get better tanks faster. So, excuse me. I don't really care. It's the journey for me. So. We're approaching Pharrell. That's a nice. See that white sign? Ooh, a whistle post. Ooh. Well, like I said, I can try it. It's free. There's several YouTube intro, like, tutorial type videos, like things to do at the beginning, like what kind of basics, sort of some basic skills about hiding behind shrubbery and stuff like that, and what sort of tanks to start off with and that. So that might work. No, I didn't see the sign either, but that's okay. I figured I just lost it, but I'm glad you didn't see it either. Maybe it was way back before. We'll see if the next one has a whistle. My watch is too tight here. Let's loosen this. That's better. There we go. There we go. Now I'm still fit and my fingers aren't blue anymore. That's better. Yeah, no, I was gonna do that. I do a search and then I put the 2020 in the search, or show me stuff in the last year. One thing that did make it was the HOTAS, H-O-T-A-S, for the controller for Elite Dangerous. So I've got that. My son bought it, didn't really use, well, he used it, then he bought a better one, so he gave me the old one. I played it a bit, but I found there's too much. It needs an old guy mode where there's less options. So I have Elite, and I played it a bit, and I've got the the wheel and stuff, the controller, and like the stick. But and I found a good thing about what to map, because people say, oh well, just map the things that you like. Well, I have no idea what I like because I don't know how to play this damn game. So I found someone's suggestion of things, beginner's guide to what to map to what buttons on it. But again, we'll have to see. I'll have to try it again. My coordination didn't seem to do very well with it. Is it worth getting? I'm not sure whether you could play it. Well, I guess you can. You don't need to buy this HOTAS controller, like the controller and joystick. So you can play it with keyboard. And it looks like fun. People like it. I liked the game. I liked watching my son and grandson play it and stuff. I just had a hard time, so I don't know. If it's on sale, you can do it with the keyboard. There's good tutorials out there. You do multiplayer. There's a good multiplayer. And you can have different roles. You can be a trader or a scout or a pirate or all sorts of things. You know, a guard for traders. So, oh well, 750. Fuck it, yeah. I was looking at the DLCs for Train Simulator, and there's some sales there, but you know, I'm not gonna buy a route that's 15% off or something. I'm gonna buy that route when it's 50% off. Oop, is this a, oh, that's the whistle thing. So that white post is the whistle. I think that's what the white post is. It's pretty close though. Suburban Glasgow. Keep your speed steady while I tell you a bit about the history of the line. Okay. 68 are part of the Transcontinental. Several majors helped in easing the grades. Eliminating the Dale Creek Trestle Bridge through the new tunnel. Main line was also built. Well, isn't that special? Yeah, exactly. See? Is that a white post? Is that a white post? And where's the crossing? See? I mean, I was going 36.5 out of 40, so the timing, they should set it so you've got time for long, long, short, long from when you see the whistle thing to the crossing. You know, if somebody's wondering, I wonder where I should put that whistle sign. That's where. So I'll play this one until I get to the end, or until it crashes and loses the cars. We'll see how we do. Well, they said they modeled it after the real route, but they may not have, just because they said they did. The real route may have the whistle spaced properly. See, there's one there. Do we have a little white thing? Nope. Second tunnel was bored to permit double track. All right. Track 3. Okay. I don't do a lot of the career runs because I always fail them because I'm always too slow. Seems I always forget. Okay, so our expectation is between Colores and the track 3 junction. Excuse me. The train will suddenly go into that PCS or whatever it is failure and lose the last 5 cars. Oh yeah, I know the time markers and I can try to meet them, but I always miss them, it seems. It's like, yeah, well, never mind. I finish the route, or I'll speed. Especially if they're switching, I get carried away and I either go 10 in the 15 or 17 in the 15, switching. Sometimes switching changes too. It depends on the route. Some routes, when you go into a certain kind of branch line, in switching, it automatically goes to 10, and everybody knows that. I like the way there's snowy mountains in the distance, but we never really get to them, it seems. Okay, so is this a mile marker or is this a whistle marker? Oh, my FPS dropped there. Maybe because this train was coming. Oh, it's a drawing issue, okay. That looks so nice. I thought it was the, you know, the distant mountains in Wyoming with snow. Yay. Oh, really? Okay, yes, that would give it away. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right there. Oh, yeah, and there, yeah. At first, coming along, I saw it off to the right, and I thought, oh, it's these salt flats of Wyoming. No. Okay, I need another beer. Let's pause here. I'll be right back. Let me pause here and get another beer, and then so I'll be ready in case it crashes on me. Don't go away. Wrong spot. What do you mean wrong spot? Wrong spot what? Wrong spot to pause? No. No. He said the crashes are always between after collieries, so. This is Corey's at milepost 454. Ooh. Oh yes, the thing we just passed. That one back there. That a whistle thing? Sort of. Ooh, there's somebody's car up there. And we're 32-bit, I believe. I hope. Yes, we are. Because I had to change my capture. Oh, saving. I haven't saved. Sorry, but I didn't want to reload. I just wanted to save, like a point, a save point. Yeah, I see it. It reoccurred. I was using escape to change screens and to chat with you on one of the tests I did there a lot, and I was going downhill actually on the other side of this, the high point, called high point, and it crashed. So I don't know if it was just that. I was doing a lot of that. I'm trying to leave things alone as much as I can. I suppose I should be looking at the back to make sure I have all those cars, but I'm pretty sure I'll know. It goes into that PCS thing or whatever. Ah, okay. The weather seems nice here so far. See, there's more snow. This is what I thought. I was coming along here at one point. I thought, oh, there's the salt flats of Wyoming on the right. Like in the South American map, the MAPAS, EAA MAPA. I think they fixed it, but there were quite often there was parts that were not mapped properly, like in the distance mostly, there were fluorescent red. Oh, just go in the yard instead. Oh, okay. Well, I think I'm going to go back to, I'm doing the Springfield line. I want to get through it, so I might go back to that next, after this. I also have more boxes to unpack. Odds and ends. I got to do a shopping list for Amazon, really. I tried to find some stuff at the local hardware store and stuff. Nobody had it, so I know what I want. So I'm just gonna do a shopping list and get a box full of stuff. Yeah, I like the Springfield route. I don't think I've ever got 1,000 points on a route. Excuse me, but then I don't retry them either, so I don't give myself a chance to do so. This is interesting. What kind of cars are these? These supposed to be boxcars? There's some kind of hopper car. Oh, maybe it's granite from the quarry? No, it wouldn't be granite covered up like that. Oh, arrival at the Thunderheads. That sounds interesting. It's a good storm, is it? Oh, I'll take a peek at it after. Oh, my candles have gone out, I think. Don't go away. It stinks in here. Something's candles have run over or something. I know, shouldn't have stopped, but I had a couple of little tea light candles going and I could suddenly smell something very different. Change the cars at the end, it might stabilize the train. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oops. I'm not sure what effect that could have. I mean, if it does, it does. I mean, these are just cars. Now, I've seen some things where there's a car that just rocks and wobbles a lot, but I forget what I was running, and one of the cars looked like it was off, like it was dragging a truck. It was off the rail, looked like at a bit of an angle and tilted. Nobody seemed to care. It's like, okay, see, these all look good, right? Oop, another one. Let's try to keep alert here, Gramps. We don't have any lights on, do we? Oh, why don't we turn some lights on? Maybe that'll crash things. Do we have lights? What do we have? Itch lights? Come on. Damn it. There we go. These are useless, eh? Useless switches. What a useless train. Cab lights on. Guess you can't put ditch lights on. Stupid train. Gauge dimmer light. This is the Caloris checkpoint. I talked about this, oh yeah. ECS trips before number 3. And we have passed number 3, and we are now going via Hermosa Main to west. If we look here, we were 3 tracks narrowed to 2 before the tunnel. That's nice. Pay attention to the signals? Okay, I will pay attention to the signals. They're all passing the other way. There's nothing to pay attention to. This little F1 thing to show me? No. Things ahead are good. I'm not even sure where the hell the headlight is on this train. Ah, there we go. Well, that's interesting because it's in the shade, so you can't really see whether it's on or not. Oh, maybe it's on. But, I don't know. Do I have lights on or not? No. I have the step light on, possibly. I don't know. You think they could make lights on these trains? Yeah, looks like they're on, but... You know, how difficult would it be just to make lights that work on these damn trains? And now, okay, now, so where's the light controls? Can't see a damn thing because the sun is not here, even though this thing's on. The overhead light's on, but they were down there somewhere. L is the cab light? Yeah. Oops. Put a bit of brake on here. There we go. Oh, we're in the cab now. We can't change our views once you're in the cab. Yeah, it doesn't force you in. If you're watching the end of the train, you can stay watching the end of the train until you get to the tunnel. But once you're in the if you're in the cab, you cannot get out and look at the end of train. You're stuck in the cab. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, I better kill those brakes, eh? So I was outside. So see, I can stay outside like this until I get into the tunnel. The tunnel? So, Cyclone, I don't know. We got all the way up past the danger spot and no crashy. So, I'm at 32-bit and I have the DLCs that you suggested I take out. I actually have taken out. So, It's not completely the same as your setup. Okay. Oh, I can get outside. I was just forced into the cab from the back there. I don't know. Okay, I see. I don't own whatever the complication was. Like it was a DLC that messed things up. Do you think, or? Because I think I got this in 2013 or something. Like, track 3 splits away again towards Parkins. Ooh, good. Whoops, speeding again. Speeding again. Had to put a bit of brake on this time. No, come on now, you can do it. There we go. Okay, so we put that much brake, and then we put some more throttle on to counteract the brake. Unfortunately, we can't put less brake. Well, Cyclone, how come you are having problems now? Because you don't have a 2016 version, do you? I mean, everybody's got 2021. Oh, there's crossing. Oops. Impressive rock would provide spectacular extent that had to be cut to build a railroad. Well, it didn't really have to be cut that much. Big whoop, really. You should have done a better job. This looks like crap. This looks like a pile of turds. You should have done a better picture of the rock cuts. Oh, you started in 2020, so I mean, but I'm pretty sure I started way back when. I think I got it as a reward while I was writing a story or something like this. It was like, finish your story in November and you can buy this in December and start playing. Don't know. It's happening to Cyclone, and it's happening to some other people too. Oh. Ooh, I like that moon there in the distance. I like that. See, I had that issue. I had the issue on the peninsula route, that San Francisco type thing. I think the first scenario, like the in-game scenario that I tried on the peninsula route, I didn't get very far, and I got that PCS trip, and I didn't, as far as I could tell, didn't do anything. Well, I found out how to get out of it, but still, it was annoying. Oh, I guess I can take this Break off again. Oops. The poop rock, yeah, I missed that. We're a little slow on that. Dale. Number, they're a quarter, half, and 3/4. Now, I'm not sure why they wait till this far through it to tell you. Oh, you know those little white posts you've been seeing for the last hour? Those are the quarter, half, 3/4. Those are the quarter-mile posts. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, okay. But there should be, I thought if you got a PCS trip, that this thing here is supposed to light up. This exclamation point is supposed to say, oh, PCS trip. Because I haven't been seeing that every time, I don't think. Now we're starting to roll. Is this a crossing? Perhaps. I don't think so. I didn't see any little things. No, it's half a crossing. No HUD at all? Oh, you mean inside like this? Drives from in here? But if you drive from in here, it's like driving in a truck with a great big visor on the front. Exactly. You drive in here, and you just use these controls, and you miss all the scenery. So and now they have the moire effect. Excuse me. Oh, I see. You do this. You have a wider view? You don't have a wider view. You have a higher view. Yeah. I get you. Oh, the moon is rising. Coming up to the highest point on tracks 1 and 2. Tops out at 8,000 feet above sea level. Oh. Oops. The track from Beaufort raises... Oops, that was a crossing. Oops. 150 feet, 4 miles. Oops. Oh, we're gonna see. We definitely wouldn't have 1,000 on this. So you stop? No. No, I'll just use, yeah, I'm good with the highest point. I'm good with this. I'm good with, I think. Just trying to, yep, should be good. Yeah, I've used train brakes on the handbrakes. I've used handbrakes on the Canadian. Well, the Canadian Mountain Pass. There's a couple of interesting scenarios on the Canadian Mountain Passes where you're picking up and dropping cars on these sidings that are like in the mountains. So the siding is sloped up or down. So you have to make sure you set the brakes on the cars when you drop them off, otherwise they roll back into you or they roll away and just crash. So now you see we've got, oh, I see what's happened. Notice the way we're stopping here? Do I have an alert? Nope. And why is the end of train in the middle? So what tripped? What caused my trip there? It is the back, because I had 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a colored one. Okay, I didn't lose any cars, I don't think, but what caused the trip? Okay, take this off, that in the middle, put this full. Sorry, just use the buttons here. Okay, and then off. The train brake. Me playing around with the train brake? Oh yeah, I didn't do anything. I don't think I did anything drastic with the train brake. Are we rolling? Not really rolling. We could be though. Let's set a few let's set some train brakes while we're waiting here so we don't roll down the hill. I think they detached because when I went to this, I was in the middle of the train. Like I wasn't even 5 cars from the back. I was in the middle and I was looking, you know, up there and, you know, forward and back, seeing lots of train. Yeah. Well, I guess because I was going downhill, maybe they reattached. Yeah, I guess for doing this test, you really should have a brake set on the last car, maybe. Maybe? Don't know. What do we got? Are we good? We're getting there. This takes a long, well, it's a long train. Okay, yeah, check it out. Thanks, I'd appreciate that. Somebody going by. You okay? Yeah, it's okay. Not a problem. Geez, this takes a while, doesn't it? There we go. But see, the trip didn't show us this little exclamation point, so that's what annoys me. Hi there. Yeah. Okay. You don't want to get rolling too fast. Oh, I've heard people, lots of people. I've had lots of people complain in the truck simulator game that the AI drives like an idiot. And, well, because it's supposed to be realistic. No. Ah, we're pumped up again. Okay. Well, that was special. I guess I can try this route another time and just try it with car brakes. See how I do. I think all I'd done is I just put the brakes on and then I was putting the gas, giving the gas to it to get a good balance going. I don't think I did anything weird brake wise, but who knows? Oops. Let me hit the wrong button there. Doesn't slow down much, does it? I guess I have to actually put some brake on. Is that how it works? Yes, we're Beaufort. Population of 1. Ha ha ha. Oops. Crossing. guess I should see what we've got for signals. Yes, somebody is waiting. Ah, 55. Now let's go to 55. And we can be speeding at 55 next. Three tracks there. So he must have been waiting for the back end of my train for something. No, it's just empty cars on the middle track. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to use train brakes. Now, an experienced engineer on this route would know exactly how much train brake to put on, depending on how heavy the train is. You know, they'd probably even have a little chart. You know, here's your gross weight, here's the number of cars, you know, and here's the weather. If it's a nice sunny day, if it's raining, if it's fall and there's wet leaves on the track. Then snow, ice, whatever. Oh, that's 80 over there. Oh, okay. And here is that solar panels again. Ah, strong winds. Winter, deep snow can fall. Well, no, deep snow doesn't fall. Deep snow accumulates. And to prevent it drifting on the tracks, there are a few good snow fences. Those track we pass some soon. Okay. More brakes on. That's the snow fences? I don't think that's the snow fences. See, I was right. Speeding. That the snow fences? Strange that they'd put them like that. Well, I mean, snow fences in northern Ontario. In northern Ontario, when they have snow fences where there's a big open field, and it might be the same out west, they put the snow fence parallel to the road, but then just like it would be the other side of those, see those poles on the left-hand side? It would be the other side of those hydro poles or whatever. So they put it along parallel to the road, but it's far enough away that what happens is it catches the wind, slows the wind down just enough that the wind drops the snow and you get a snowdrift built up just on the other side of the snow fence as opposed to on the road. Oh, look, we've tripped again. Have we? I think we have. Yep. We got no brakes. What the hell happened? No, I don't know if it cut or not. It did cut, you're right. Clunk. Oh, those cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 cars. Isn't that strange? I mean, if it's a cut, if it's, I mean, that would happen. If there's a cut like that, then you go into emergency. Now, I thought that if you, in real life, I thought that if you lose the air pressure, if you get a cut and you lose the air pressure, there's enough pressure left in here to put, well, what it does is it put the brakes on. You lose the pressure in the line, and then the brake cylinders jam the brakes on, and the train stops. So why did those cars should not have kept rolling. Yeah. Those cars should not have kept rolling. And that's what I mean. There's no PCS notification in here. There's no thing saying life was bad. Oh yeah, put some cars on. Put some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we don't roll when we take the brakes off. Okay. There we go. Yes, I would raise that fact too, that those cars should not have kept rolling. Excuse me. I don't think I really want to start that yet. Could roll. No, I don't know if that was a train issue or what. The fact that the cars kept rolling. The cars should have stopped. Now let's just take some of these things off so we can get rolling. There's me cheating and using the brakes I did not want to use. Now, if I'd run this scenario with brakes set on the last 3 cars, then those 3 would have stopped dead and I would have to back up to catch them. And I wondered if that's Cyclone. I wonder if the case where you had to back up to catch your load, I wonder if you actually had brakes set on the last cars. Oh, okay, you're uphill. Okay. So they stopped dead on you. Excuse me. So when you were going uphill, it stopped dead on you. And you had to back up to get them. Oh, well, if they're going uphill, they're not going to roll uphill to you. They're going to stop, but then they should have started rolling back downhill on you. Like, either the cars stop or the cars roll. The game has to pick one. Pick one of the above, please. So they rolled. So they rolled up. They rolled uphill, or when you were driving uphill, and they rolled uphill, and after they rolled uphill, did they stop dead and wait for you then? When removed and noticed that you had 3 engines. That was it. You lost the whole damn thing. It's like, oh. See, in this case, they kept rolling for a while to catch up with me, so I don't know. It was 5 cars. They should have stopped dead. They should have stopped dead with the brakes on. But they may not. They may not have simulated cars losing. Don't know. What happens? What happens when you're running like this and you cut? See? Things just keep rolling and they catch up with you. Ooh, don't whack too hard. See? Well, they could keep rolling because this is a big long train, right? Okay, so that one was me doing it on purpose. There we go. Oh, so that's interesting. Did you see how quickly we recharged? Because that... yeah, that's why. So, those things that recoupled? Apparently they didn't really recouple. Check the map. But I think they just didn't. I thought they had recoupled. Oh, well, they ended up just back here, I think. I think they're pretty close. Uh-oh. And there we go. Oh. And I got an OOM. Woohoo! Exception info out of memory. We suggest either lower the graphic quality or attempt to run the game in 64-bit version. If this fails to resolve the issue, then play another game. No, please contact our customer support team at blah blah blah. There we go. Oh well. Well, that was nicely done. So, I guess I'm done that scenario. So, thanks for viewing. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for driving along with me as I thought I was going a little too fast when I backed up, and but it's interesting that I got an out of memory and not just a derail. Well, no, not interesting really, because we know that DTG uses out of memory as just sort of their catch-all. So thanks for viewing. I'll be on again tomorrow, I guess. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, stay away from each other. Clear the cache. I don't know. I'm gonna stop the game. I'm gonna stop the game and go read a book. So, should I clear the cache? Anyways? Okay, I'll do that. So, ta-ta for now, my friends.